everybody. Today we are going to be working on our Daisy Outdoor Art Maker badge, and you'll notice I'm in my car because I'm trying to make these videos with a 2-year-old around. Not super easy to do. So she's asleep in the back. We're going to try to do as much of this in the car as we can today and work with you ladies to earn your Outdoor Art Maker badge. So first we're going to start off our virtual meeting by reciting our Girl Scout promise and our Girl Scout law. So everybody put your hands up in the sign and repeat after me. On my honor, I will try to serve God and my country, to help all people at all times, and to live by the Girl Scout law. I will do my best to be honest and fair, friendly and helpful, considerate and caring, courageous and strong, and responsible for what I say and do, and to respect myself and others, respect authority, use resources wisely, make the world a better place, and be a sister to every Girl Scout. Awesome. Now, what you're going to need for our badge work today is some art supplies. So the first thing that I have while I'm working in the car is I have some blank paper and a clipboard. So I have a solid surface to work on. And because I don't want to take my daughter's crayons without her asking, I have some Sharpies. This is what I have available. You girls can use paint. You can use crayons, colored pencils, markers, pretty much anything you want, as long as we work on the activities today. So today we're going to be making art from what we observe outdoors. And the first thing that I like to think about is, what are some of the things that I like to do outside, or what you like to do outside? For example, I really like to go walking in the woods. I love to take my girls to the park. I like to ride bikes. I love camping, sitting by the lake, or fishing. Those are all some things that I really like to do. They can be small. They can be in my front yard and I'm observing nature, or we can go out to a national forest somewhere or a national park somewhere, and it's all nature. It's just different kinds of nature. It's different ways that you can experience the world around you and observe all the cool things that are out there. And the first observation that I'm going to need you girls to work on today is, if you can get outside, get outside. If you are stuck inside and it's raining, or you can't go outside because you live in an apartment building and we're socially distancing, look out your windows and try to figure out what you can see. Can you see trees? Can you see flowers? Is it sunny? Is it raining? Can you smell anything? Can you tell if flowers are blooming and you can smell like pollen coming off the trees as they're blooming? Like today it's raining outside, and so if I were to open up the window, it smells like rain, and it is one of my favorite smells in the whole world. So the biggest part of this is that we're going to observe the world around us and then make some art based on what we see, smell, hear, and all those kind of observations. All right, so the first activity we're going to work on today to earn our Outdoor Art Maker badge, the first of 4, is we are going to make a picture about what we see around us. So I need you to look outside your window, go sit on your front porch, go out in your backyard, and bring your coloring materials or your paints and draw what you see. I want you to give me as much detail as you want. So if you found a flower that is really, really beautiful and you want to focus on that one flower, that's great. Draw the one flower, be as detailed as you can. Or if you want to just look out at your backyard and you see all the trees and all the colors, and maybe there's some flowers blooming or some grass coming up, and you want to do the whole scene, that's great too. I just want you to be as creative as you can be and show me what you see wherever you're at. When we come back, I will show you my drawing. So what'd you guys come up with? I will show you mine. Here's mine. See? Yay. I drew the blossoming tree that's outside of my house. You can see that I was just really fast with my drawing, lots of colors. Not a lot of definition, but I feel like it shows the tree outside of my house really well, so I'm pretty proud of it. What did you girls come up with? I can't wait to see it. All right, we're going to move on to the second activity of today, and this activity is all about how we take care of nature around us. So I'm sure that everyone has gone to the park or gone for a walk, and you've seen maybe trash around or other debris and things like that. And so this part is going to be all about how we take care of nature around us. What are some ways that you girls think that we could take care of nature around us? Some of the things to think about are don't leave trash. Try to pick up the trash that you see. What about wildflowers? What do you girls think about wildflowers? Are we supposed to pick them or should we leave them where they're growing? What if I told you that picked flowers are really pretty for us for a couple days while they're in good shape, but if we don't leave them to grow, then bees and birds can't pollinate the plants, they can't plant more plants, they can't help grow our crops and things like that, and they don't have food to eat. So maybe an easy way to take care of the world around you is to not pick the flower tomorrow. So for activity 2 of 4, this is all about how you are going to tell us how you want to take care of nature around you. So this is going to be a really fun one. You can either draw a picture or make a poster, maybe make a collage if you have some magazines laying around that you can cut things out of, with your parents' permission, of course. Or you can make a video. You could do a short little video PSA, public service announcement, or Girl Scout service announcement on how to take care of the world around us. For example, my PSA would be leave it better than you found it. So when I go out into nature, when I'm camping or hiking or going to the park, I take snacks because I have 2 little girls and we all need to eat all the time. So my way of leaving it better than I found it is to make sure that I'm not taking single-use plastic bottles. Bring along a little bag for the trash that we do make. You need to make sure that you pick up after yourself before you go. So you want to pack out what you packed in and make sure that you take everything that you brought in with you, take it back out. And another way that you can help to clean up the area around us is to go out with an adult, use gloves and a trash picker and a trash bag, and just pick up the trash, the litter that's that you find in parks or along playgrounds. And that would be my Girl Scout service announcement for you girls, and I'm excited to see what you come up with. So take some time, figure out how you want to present your Girl Scout service announcement, either a poster, a picture, a collage, or a short video. Put some good out into the world and try to make the world a better place. Yeah? All right. I'll see you soon. I look forward to what you come up with. Hi. Welcome back. Hopefully you got through your second activity, and I look forward to seeing it. This is all about our third activity of the 4. This is about what you hear outside when you're outside. What are some of the things that you girls hear when you go outside? Do you hear like birds, or maybe kids laughing, or dogs barking? In my case, if I were to sit out on my front porch, I would hear a lot of trucks because we live pretty close to a busy street, and so we hear a lot of car traffic, which is why it's so nice to get out to our parks around us and get some quiet and some calm. If I were to draw what I can hear, it is actually one of my favorite sounds. It is the sound of rain on a metal roof or on a camper or in the car. There's something about the pitter-patter of rain coming down that makes me think of camping with my family, really just getting to enjoy Sleeping Bear Dunes in northern Michigan. We would camp up there, and it always rained one night, and it was the prettiest sound. And I want you to make a picture of what you hear. It can be your favorite sound. It can be what you hear when you step outside. But we just want to get a visual on what you hear go get to work. Go get to work on your drawing, and we will be back soon, and I look forward to seeing what you come up with. Thanks. Welcome back. Hopefully you have a really cool picture to show us of what you heard. I can't wait to see it. In the meantime, I'll show you my silly picture that I drew really quick, and it is of my front porch with some rain coming down. It's hard to draw what you hear if it's not like an animal or kids or a car. So this is the little ting 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 on the roof that I hear here, and then water coming down in front of my porch. So that's what I drew. I hope you had some fun listening to the birds or sounds of nature or your neighbors. I hope you had fun with your third activity, drawing a picture of what you hear outside. And I have moved inside. So now we are going to make some art that you can hear. What do most of you think of when you think of art? Do you think of pictures or paintings or drawings? Did you know that art is also music and dancing and singing and acting? Art can be so many different things, and that is why we are going to make a maraca today. What you are going to need is an empty jar or bottle. I have a cleaned out creamer bottle. You're going to need a dried material to make the noise. I've got some old dried rice in here that we're going to put in there. You need some tape and some paper to decorate. I'm going to use my drawing from the first activity because I want to conserve my resources. Or ladies can use new paper, you can use stickers, markers. We're going to make a band to decorate the outside of the maraca. And in case you don't have a funnel and you need some way to get the rice or beans or pasta or whatever you have into your jar, just have an extra piece of paper and we'll fold it into a cone and make our own little funnel. I have a pair of scissors because I'm going to cut my paper. Let's get started. So you should have a clean, dry, empty bottle. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to put my rice in. So we take the lid off. It's got a pretty narrow opening, so I'm not going to try to pour the rice in there without our little funnel. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your paper and sort of roll it this way and make a little funnel, like an ice cream cone. See, we've got our funnel here. I'm going to pop it in there. And then we are going to pour our rice in the top. Oh. All right. All of our material in my maraca. You want to make sure that you leave a little bit of space. I have a lot of space because I don't want to use a full thing of rice. But you want to leave some space because the only way that it's going to make sound is if there's space for the rice or the beans to move around. So now the next step is you want to put your cap on. Make sure you put it on tightly so that it doesn't come off. If you want to glue it, you can. I'm just going to twist mine on extra tight. This creamer bottle has a little cap that opens up, so I'm going to take some tape and put that over the top so it doesn't open up. All right. So here we've got my lid on, and here's my maraca. Next step is to decorate it. But the big thing is you want to make sure that your piece of paper can wrap all the way around the bottle. It's hard to do when I'm holding it up. All right, there we go. So it's going to be really, really close. So I'm just going to use this paper. So I'm going to cut right about down the middle. Maybe a little wider than the middle. This is just to make a little decorative band. You don't have to do the band if you don't want to. The important part is the music that you're making from your maraca. Okay, so I've got my band. It's not the evenest line, but that's okay. Art is subjective. So we're going to take a little piece of tape and tape one side to the bottle. So I've got my tape here, like this. I'm going to take my maraca and put it here, and then wrap it around. You might have to adjust it a little bit. If you have a little bit of a curve to your bottle, it might be harder to get around. And now I'm going to take another piece of tape and tape the other side, so I have my nice band on my maraca. Yeah. There we go. So again, this is using the materials that I have in the house, because I am not going to go outside right now and get new materials. This is all about using what you have. So if you need to adjust it a little bit, if you need to use pasta or pennies or dried beans, anything like that will work. And again, be respectful. If your parents ask you to be quiet with your maraca, try to do that. The next thing is, now you've made your maraca, so we need to make some noise with it. I want to make sure you can hear this. So my maraca, it's a pretty calm sound because it's small material. But what does yours sound like? Does it sound really loud, or does it sound kind of quiet, like the material isn't moving a lot? You want to make sure that you shake it around at different speeds. If you shake it really fast, what does it sound like? And what if you shake it kind of slow? Yeah, they all sound kind of different. So the important part here is that we made some art that you can hear. How cool is this? So I'm pretty happy with mine. Are you happy with yours? That's it for activity 4. Just be respectful and make sure your lid stays closed. Oh, I hope you had fun making your maracas. So that's it. If you've done all 4 of your activities, then you've earned your outdoor art maker badge. Yay! I'm so excited to see what you girls came up with, and if you have videos or pictures or posters to show us. I can't wait. I'm so excited that you are doing this on your own and with your family. It shows a lot of initiative, and you've worked really hard. So congratulations, and keep it up. I'll have another video for you soon. And family who are working with our girls, videos or photos of your girls doing the activities or the final product of the activities, some way that we can know that the girls are doing all 4 of the activities. If you can submit those on GroupMe or text me, send them to me somehow, then we can get your badges ordered and have them ready to go when we get to meet back up again. So hopefully all of this went well. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks.